Well, it's here. The time is finally upon us. Today is what I believe to be the cryingest day of the year. Yep, here in Lexington, South Carolina, it's the first day of school. And whether we realize it or not, it's the kids who aren't crying, it's the parents. Well, some of the kids are crying, but most of the tears are coming from moms and dads. Now, I know that for some of you, this day couldn't have come soon enough. Seeing the buses roll into the neighborhood this morning was the greatest thrill you've experienced in the last 2 months. But quite a few of us aren't exactly feeling the joy. Now, it's not because we love our offspring so much more than those of you who poured a mimosa as soon as your kid walked out the door. It's because this particular first day of school made us come face to face with the cold, hard reality that time is fleeting. As I welcomed many of our students to the church's preschool this morning, I witnessed firsthand the sadness of those who were dropping their child off for the very first time. I saw quite a few red eyes and tear-stained cheeks from those who had just left their baby at their first day of kindergarten, and those who had come to grips with the fact that they are now parents of a middle schooler, and those who saw their little bundle of joy leave for high school. I remember those difficult days. And if this was you today, I feel your pain. But think about this. Today, at my house, this was our last first day of school. Our youngest left the house wearing her senior's 2024 t-shirt. Next year at this time, she won't be loading up her backpack for her first day of school. She'll be loading up her car for her first year of college. It was just yesterday that I was taking her to preschool for the very first time. She had 2 pacifiers in her mouth and a third one in her hand. On her first day of elementary school, the counselor had to come to her mother's classroom and peel her out of my wife's arms to get her to go to her class. And today she hopped into the car and drove herself to the first day of 12th grade. She just learned to walk and now she's a senior. I'm not old enough to have a senior. And her older sister, she's a nurse. What's happening? I was just in college a couple years ago and I already have one who graduated. Where has the time gone? And that's just it. Like it or not, tick-tock, tick-tock, time never stops. 1 minute you're starting kindergarten and the next your grandchild is. 1 minute you're a student and the next you're a teacher. 1 minute you're buying your first home, the next you're going to a nursing home. And sadly, there's nothing you can do to slow it down. The clock just keeps on ticking, second by second, minute by minute, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I guess it's pretty depressing when you get right down to it. But you know, it doesn't have to be. The 5th chapter of Ephesians tells us, "Be careful then how you live, not as unwise people, but as wise, making the most of your time, because the days are evil." There's nothing we can do to stop the clock or to slow down time. That's why it says that the days are evil. 1 minute you're a kid in school and the next you're walking with a cane. So while we can't change that fact, we can make the most of the time that we've been given. Whether you're in school, at work, or retired, give it all you've got. Treat the people in your life like they're absolutely precious, because they are. Set goals and do your best to achieve them. Use your gifts to the fullest. And let every day, every hour, every minute, every second count. You've been given time, my friend. Make the most of it. I'm Pastor Stephen Mims, and that's your word for Wednesday. May God bless you.